Five, six, five, six, seven, eight. Welcome.
I'm Haley,
And I'm Jen.
and this is Quick Off the Mark Side Quest.
Special edition.
Uh, Things are a little crazy, and we've disappeared a little bit, and I don't want y'all to think that we've given up. So we're just gonna take a quick second and talk about what we're currently reading and brief you what's gonna happen next week. So, Jen, do you want to start off?
Absolutely. So, right now I am reading a bundle set that I got from Audible. Huge Audible fan. And it's from Lauren Blakely. She's one of my favorite. Like, if I just want an easy smut series that I can binge four or five of because it's a series of like brothers or friends and yet they're all kind of interconnected. She's my go-to girl. So right now I'm reading the Caught Up in Love collection. I just started book three. Um, book one was, I think, more of a novella because it was shorter. Um, Personally, story was super cute. I don't like actors as a main character because I just don't believe it, you know? Like it's not my niche. So that one was, I
Like
mean,
mainstream actors, like somebody that you like know is a character in the book.
so I'm sorry, I should do a little explaining. Let me roll it back. So in the first little novella, our main character was I'm not gonna have the names pulled up, but the male main character was an actor and he was trying to get a job. And our female main character was a casting agent. And so
Uh,
yes. So the good thing is I
okay,
think the
okay. I get
majority,
what you're laying down
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. And the majority of these books, at least so far, are giving like they're kind of stand-ins. It's forced proximity, fake dating, that kind of thing, which I'm fake dating is one of my favorites. Fake engagement is even better. Um and so it's an actor who's she's um paying on the side to play her fiance and silliness and ensues. So I would give it a 2.53. The first one. The second one was super fucking freaking cute though. Um it was a girl who her fiance broke up with her at the altar or the day before their wedding, and so she's kind of been jaded by love, and she's a fashion influencer, and also so she's restarting her life basically. She's got this apartment, it's all the things, and our male character is a DJ who they're looking for that female audience, and he runs into her at a game store. They're both total like game nerds. And so they bond over
Mhm.
old arcade games and stuff like that. He says, come on to my show. Let's use the platform that you've done with your fashion kind of for the dating because she was starting this new dating segment of the fashions and she's trying to get back out there, and it's super cute. They fall in love pretty quickly, but it's very believable. And you don't have a lot of that unnecessary tug back and forth. 10 out of 10, I would give it a 4.5. So, just
Is it
started the
just the two
third.
books?
So it's four.
Oh, it's three books.
The great,
Four books.
yes. I have gotten some. I think the most I've gotten in a bundle with her on Audible was seven. It was fantastic. A lot of them come in either four or three bundles. And if it's a larger set that ends up going into seven or eight books, you can get two different bundles. That not to, mention though, her standalones that aren't in bundles yet are fantastic. I just have been reading her new hockey series that she has been releasing this year, and it's very, very good. So
Hockey is like the new like niche thing, which as a hockey fan, I'm excited for when we make it there.
yeah,
We've got some things to do first, but when we make it to the hockey side of book talk, I am gonna be super excited because I'm a huge hockey fan. So
I think that we should make that like one of our intersecting books is because in between the series we're going to be doing some standalones and some different stuff. So I just maybe that should be one a hockey book or a hockey series even. Yeah.
yeah, just like side quest part two type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know like we read all of these series, but that's like I'm not just reading that because I've already, especially these last two, I've already read them, so I need something that's like new. So that's kind of what this is because we are reading stuff in between the series that we talked to y'all about, or even during team multitasker on my book reading. I've
Yeah.
always got at
One
least
of
two
us is
books
doing
going
great
at
at
one
it.
time. I am an overachiever. It is what it is.
It's fine. I've read them. Yeah.
Yeah, you read them
Well, and
once
besides
ish,
that,
mostly.
once we get on to this next series, I am obsessed. It takes up my brain all the time. At least six
Yeah,
out of 7 days of the week. Yeah.
it definitely lives rent free in my brain. So I somehow also ended up with a bundle type thing. It was a free book. I was scrolling through, I have a Nook, so I was scrolling through my Nook and it was free. The first one was free and then I got hooked and then I had to buy the rest of them. And there's technically, I think there's 10 books. One of them's a novella and it was only like 100 pages and I didn't realize it was a novella and I was real mad at the end of it because I was like, what what happened? Like if I know it's a novella going into it, like Assassin's Blade, I'm not so mad. But if I'm like actively reading and I expect it to have more meat than it does, I was mad. So I think it's actually 10 books. She rewrote the first one, like remastered it. But it's called The Order of the Blade. It's about a like race of males. They're called Claydon Warriors. They are supposed to protect innocents from other rogue Claydons. So I guess I'm learning now as I'm multiple books in. I think I'm on book 7 that you don't have to meet your soulmate to go rogue, but that's like the reason that most of them go rogue, and then they like kill everything, and then they finally like kill themselves, or they have to be killed by these like Order of the Blade.
Is this like a different
So each
planet
book,
or is this
no, it's here. It
okay?
happened in like most of the book takes place in Oregon.
Okay.
They're currently in the rainforest, so it's like fantasy, but
Different timeline then? Like
in
are we talking
present
like
day.
oh, okay, well give it
No,
Twilight.
it's super modern. Yeah,
Got
give it
it.
Twilight.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They have cell phones and they drive around in trucks and
Mm-hmm.
airplanes. So it's
It's
very modern.
that's what I've heard of Crescent City, the only Sarah J. Maas series I have not finished or started. So yeah, that's what I've heard. It's kind of weird because you go, okay, gotcha. And then is this
Yeah,
like
it's
YA? Is this smut? Is this just fantasy? Is
no,
it
it's smut.
okay? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. It gets a little bit repetitive, the smut does. Just like the way that it happens, like this the plot isn't really there all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of a recreation. But each book is like a different person in the Order of the Blade, like a different member. And so they most of them so far have met their Shiva and then not gone rogue, or they go rogue a little bit and then they get saved and yada yada yada, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
some of it is repetitive, which a little bit gets on my nerves.
Well, it's 10 books. To be fair, it's 10 books, and you're reading them like back to back to back. They were released separate. You know, sometimes people
In
forget what they did.
2020,
Oh,
yeah,
all of
yeah.
them were released in 2020.
The one that I'm currently reading was released in 2020.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know when the rest of them were released. They do
okay.
have like a weird cult following on Goodreads.
Oh, I do love
So
my Goodreads. Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
That's like
I'll go
when I
read
saw
some
that it was
reviews.
free.
And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw it was free, I went to Goodreads to see if it was like free worth it or just like
Hey,
free
listen,
scheme.
the good thing about the good thing about free is that sometimes you can find a gem and like a new author that you just like fall in love with. And then sometimes you get what you pay for and there's a reason it's free, you know?
Yeah.
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 But
This
at least it
sucked me
wasn't a
in. I ended up
DNF.
having to buy the rest of them. No, it wasn't a DNF.
Yeah.
It was like from the beginning, I didn't even think about DNFing it. It's like held my attention. It's a nice break.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it probably helps that I picture all of these Order of the Blade members is some form like we're gonna go a gradient scale from Roman Reigns to Chris Hemsworth, and that's like what they all look like somewhere between from dark to blonde.
You are so welcome. like, I don't know what else to
Yeah.
tell you except for you're so welcome for introducing you to Roman Reigns so you can have that spectrum because Roman Reigns is pretty much all of it. At one point, it was definitely Henry Cavill, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, once it was Lorcan, I was like, no, here we go. Let's just stick with this. I'm here. I acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Um, so it's different from what we're reading. They're good. They're really not that long. I think they're only like 100 to 200 pages, so it's not like novels
Easy
that
reads,
I'm
easy
reading.
reads.
Like,
Something that you can
yeah,
just like not have to focus on because it's a heavy plot or map heavy or
right.
character, and which we love that. But like, it's also something to be said
Yeah.
for just like, I need to vacuum and clean the bathroom, and then also maybe go sit by the pool and just get drunk or lay out, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely been it's been nice. Like there's enough fantasy to keep my attention because I some of the like real life books really just bug me because it's not like I can just turn my brain off and like pretend that I'm in the world or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but I need like just a little bit and it's been enough to like keep my attention, but then I don't have to have like a map and like all of the pins and the who's going where and does this mean something extra, this one phrase in this one book in the middle of the chapter like so it's been nice to just cut
Yeah.
it off and read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So the
that
next
ends
side
our
quest that
side
we're
quest. No, our
yeah,
real quest, our real podcast.
our real
Yes,
quest.
when we
Yeah, our real
resume
podcast.
being
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
We are gonna do Throne of Glass. I'm super excited. Like I said, it lives rent free in my head.
We have very
It's a great series.
serious opinions and different opinions about a lot of things in this book. I can already tell you that this reread has made me just kind of zone in on things that I was like, oh, that's foreshadowing, babe, and like how many times she kind of just, oh, I don't want to get too far into it. But so Third of Glass is going to be next week. Super excited, cannot wait. So come back and join us for a special cocktail and our thoughts and, you know, inappropriate and appropriate both on Throne of Glass.
Yeah, we'll promise to be relatively nice to each other because our opinions differ a lot in this next series. So you're gonna have a great time, everybody.
Oh, absolutely. There will be a lot of room for opinions as well. So please join.
Yeah. All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye, guys.